I hope everyone is doing well. It's an amazing day out here. It's an amazing feeling to be alive, experience all that I'm experiencing today. I just thought I want to make a short little video quickly. As you know, I still have some people in my energy that is still attacking me spiritually as usual. But you know, I don't expect anything less from NPCs. They're one-track minded people. You know, they so addicted to witchcraft is unbelievable. They're addicted to witchcraft like, everyone needs to breathe. That's how addicted they are to witchcraft. I think that they can get anything right with witchcraft. They can make anything go in their favor by way of witchcraft. You know, you can use all the witchcraft in the world on me. You're not gonna succeed. You know, they even, with every court case, going into the courtroom, they think that they can just use their witchcraft and things will go in their favor. Nothing that you ever do will ever affect me. You can come to court, use your magic, and it's not working. You've tried it how many times? It's not working. It's not affecting me. It's not even touching me. Really, with every freaking court case, you come into the courtroom, think you can use your shit on me. It's not working, and it will never work. So, if I were you, I will simply wave the white flag. Not that it's gonna mean anything to me, but I mean for yourself. Just wave the white flag. Throw in the towel. Because, like I told you previously, the game is over. So whatever you're still gonna attempt to do, I'm not saying you mustn't do it. Keep going at it. I'm just here to let you know that it's not gonna have an effect on me. It does not have an effect on me, and it will never. Because you work for the devil, I work for the Most High. And what do you think what's gonna happen? The minute I step in, the darkness give away. Because we outshine you NPCs. That is what we do. We outshine you guys. Nothing that you ever gonna try or attempt is gonna have an effect on us. Nothing. It will never have an effect on us. You're just reaping more karma and more karma. Your life is screwed up and messed up as is. But you still think that you can still tackle a divine being. It's never gonna go in your favor. Nothing will ever go in your favor. Because the jig is up. The game is over. And as you know, in every contest, there must be a loser. Fortunately enough for you, you are the loser. Face reality. That is what it is. Simply just face reality. The game is over. It's time to move on. That's all I want to do with my life, is move on. I have no remorse. I have no regrets. Whatever happened in my life leading up to this point, I'm grateful and thankful. Really, I'm grateful and I'm happy. And nothing is going to disturb my happiness. So no matter what you guys is going to try, it's not going to work. It does not have an effect on me. I'm happy with the way life is going for me now. Very happy. Moving on was the best thing ever for me. So, just if I were you, I would just run away, hide in a dark corner, and just escape reality. Because nothing that you will ever do will succeed. You won't succeed in anything in life. I have no feelings towards any of you guys. I have no hatred towards any of you guys. I don't carry grudges. As painful as it seems for you guys, I carry no grudges. I have no hatred towards you. Because, choices in life that you made, it is choices that you made. You thought it was good for you at that point in time. I, on the other hand, I chose me. I'm not looking for my happiness within other people. No, it's never gonna work. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with the way things are going in my life. And I'm grateful and thankful for the Most High. Only God could have done what was done. My strength, my courage comes from the Most High. Because I can't find it anywhere else. No matter what life throws at me, I know the Most High has got my back. I know He's got my back. And if it wasn't for Him, I would not have been here today. So, I'm grateful to the Most High, His Spirit guides, my entire team that's been working with me all along. Certain people in life, they are their own devil, they are their own demon, because these people, they can't think clearly. They will listen to someone, and they won't listen like any other person who, they listen to attack this person. They live in anger. They're always angry. They always want to outshine each and everyone out there, thinking this world revolves around them. And that is so not the case. They don't have love for themselves. They don't have compassion for anyone, because everything revolves around them. That is not the way to go. If you don't have love for yourself, you don't have love for the next person. Show compassion even to this homeless person that's in the road. Show compassion. Of course, that is one of God's creations. show compassion to each and every one of them. I show compassion to anyone and everyone, regardless of where they come from or whatever. It doesn't matter. Because if I can show compassion to that person, everything will run smooth in my life. Because I'm no better than anyone else. We are all God's creations. He created us all. So what makes me better than the next person? I don't look at a person with hatred in my eyes. I don't, listen to someone with wait, let me judge this person because this person is not on a level where I am. We're not here for that. We're here to spread love, peace, harmony. That is why we are here. And that is one of the reasons why I have no hatred to anyone. Why I can show compassion to each and every one of you. Because we are all human. We are all here to explore this life. And how we go about it, it says a great deal about us. But if I'm here just to break people down, rob them, con them out of their stuff, which a lot of people is doing, they tried everything and they won't succeed. You will never succeed. I told you people, you and your entire coven and all your minions, I told you and I warned you, stop doing what you're doing because you're busy screwing up your life. I told you guys that the game ends with me and I'm coming out victorious. You going down the gutter because that is what you want your life to be. Everything you guys wanted to happen to me, I must be lonely, I must be homeless, I must be broke, everything bad, that is me. That is what you wanted for me. Now everything that you wanted for me, that is gonna be your life. That is the lifestyle that you're gonna live. You guys have your STDs, you are going broke, you're losing your jobs, you're losing your houses. These are all the things that you wanted from me. And yet here I am. You guys thought you could take me out, send hitmans to me, to all these things, to fraud on my name. Oh my gosh, you guys are pathetic. These are all the things that you wanted from me and it's coming to you. You're already reaping your karma. I say thank you to my spirit guides, my ancestors, the Most High, because they genuinely came through for me. They came through for me. They showed me that they are there for me. In my darkest hour, they were there for me. And I got, I'm so happy and grateful to the Most High for having my back, being there for me. Because everything that you guys, all the rumors that you were spreading, saying the collective is this, is that, he's a monster, he's a whatever, he's doing witchcraft. I did none of those things. You were literally just telling the people what you were doing. You were telling the people what you were doing. I'm nothing like that. I'm a peaceful, loving, caring person. I don't have to explain myself to any of you NPCs. Because you are soulless beings moving around on this planet. That is what you are. Soulless beings. You sold your soul to the devil. Why? For money, fame, drugs, sex. That is all that you guys are thinking of. Nice times, parties, things like that. You sold yourself, your soul. That is what you did. You sold your soul to the devil. You want to sacrifice me? Are you crazy? Really? You think the Most High is going to allow that to happen? You sacrifice you want to sacrifice a divine being? Are you kidding me? Really now? Even the devil know not to fuck with me. The devil himself know not to fuck with me. You think you can sacrifice a divine being, a chosen one from God? You think you can sacrifice me? You think you can scare me by sending fucking demons to me? And the minute they see who I am, they fucking turn around and go back and fuck you up. That is what's happening. That is what this practitioners is not telling you guys. But the practitioners, like you, they're just in it for the money. A divine being will never help you to screw over another divine being, because they know it's instant karma. Instant. God won't allow anything to happen to me, regardless what you do. You're just freaking messing up your own life by thinking you can take on a chosen one. You will never, ever, ever succeed. Instead, I'm praying for you people, so that the divine can have some compassion for you. But it is what it is, you know. The Most High asks you to stop doing what you're doing, and you didn't want to listen. So now He's turned His back on you. You can pray all your life to the Most High. He don't care. Because He showed compassion to you. If He didn't show compassion to you, He wouldn't have warned you to stop. That's how He showed compassion. But like you fools, you don't care. You guys don't care. You think your magic is gonna work. All this energy come from who? From the Most High. These pathetic spells that you're doing is the Most High's energy. So everything comes from the Most High. If you think that know the devil in all his might can overpower a divine being. You've got another thing coming. That can never happen. And it will never happen. But you know, I'm rooting for you guys. Whatever you think you can still see or do to me, I highly recommend you stop that. But I can't also tell you to stop. If you think you can continue doing what you're doing, then go ahead and do it. But just know, time is up. I'm sending you guys peace, love and light.